The newly opened yoga studio in Dublin too has nailed a certain kind of atmosphere that should appeal to those wanting to escape the stresses of modern life. Simple but transcendental design considerations mean that every aspect of the yoga studio, sound, feel, touch, taste and scent, have been given equal billing. The ambient attitude at the space between, on Dublin's Spirione Street, which offers hot yoga, meditation, breathwork and movement classes, as well as a tea room that welcomes dogs, starts with the inverted sunrise of the facade. Painted in concentric circles of orange fading to yellow, the design is based on the color theory of the abstract Joseph Elber, explains its owner, Dave Smith, who spotted the former coach house as he was cycling around the city, and persistently contacted the owner, who eventually agreed to meet him. The space between on Spirione Street, Dublin to the dark room where hot yoga takes place. Smith has form in spotting city spaces. During the recession he set up the now-defunct Mabos, an events space housed in a former bicycle factory on Hanover Quay. It is now Airbnb's head office in Dublin. For this venture, he joined forces with designer Jordan Ralph, whose aesthetic diners at Lucky Tortoise on Ongier Street will already know. The interior measuring about 450 square meters in size, the single-story space has a tea room to the front, with a mobile phone repository behind the front desk should you wish to go off-grid for a while and enjoy a variety of brews served up in amber glass cups by Kona and supplied with 2- and 5-minute timers to tell you how long you should let the infusion brew. The space between's light-filled tea room area. Dogs are welcome at the space between. A bench and planters break up the long hall space. A circular mirror of graduating blues and magentas by a Dutch artist hanging on a wall bring in a pop of color. Steps and a set of bifold Aspero doors, supplied by MJ Flood, and paneled in acoustic softening ash by Newcastle-based Joiners Billings. This is a bright, vaulted room with its original steel support beams still in situ. It is lit from above by a roof lantern with a secondary light source supplied from the square steel LED strip lighting, supplied by Tramor-based D-light that reflects ambient light back up onto its ceiling planes. The strip lighting turns an invigorating kind of blue to activate circadian rhythms for early morning workouts and can drop to a Manuka honey shade for after-dark wind-down sessions. To the right of the entrance lobby there is a corridor that extends to 24 meters long, broken up by a bench, made of Irish ash, that forms the backbone to the place, Ralph explains. Neat brass Muto coat hooks above and divided areas below give yogis a place to store their bags, coats and to sit as they undress or dress. A drinking fountain is set into an arched niche dashed with bun-sized pebbles, that were gathered to order by Smith's godson and his friends on a shingle beach in his native Glandor. It's a simple but effective look that compels you to caress it. Throughout the place is gently warmed by underfloor heating concealed beneath a blue concrete screed floor, supplied by Polished Concrete Ireland. The bathrooms have textured white hexagonal wall tiles, flattering lights, ash lockers and really smart, frameless, opaque glass shower stalls, fabricated by Blanchardstown-based FGA Glass, which feature matte black hinges and brassware. A delicious fragrance blend of sandalwood, Indian frankincense, jasmine, cedarwood, blood orange and grapefruit fills the washrooms, courtesy of the Reawaken Molly hand wash and lotion. Founder of the space between, Dave Smith Ying, but the most beguiling part of the whole endeavor is its black heart, the anthracite-painted room where hot yoga takes place, which runs the width of the building. This studio feels far more intimate, the yin to its yang. It has round windows that frame glimpses of a west-facing garden where a mature native hanging ash has pride of place, and where there is a cold outdoor shower to help you cool down after a session. More beach pebbles have been strewn here to create a natural stall base. Back inside there are thermoray radiant ceiling panels that use infrared that heats the skin but stops you breathing in hot air, Smith explains. Throughout the room's pale ash speakers hang, haunting corners like ghosts. These were custom designed by musician and Choice Music Prize winner Simon Cullen and fill each room with well-pitched audio that enriches the experience without ever taking over. It's all part of a very nuanced package that helps to ground you, so that you're better able to respond to life's stimuli, Smith explains. The space, which champions the very best in